All right, Bitcoin Ordinals. We're going to go through an overview today. I'm on the road, as you maybe can tell, but I'm just so excited. I've been studying on flights, and I've been talking to people in various communities. Handshake, people are getting involved, and others. And I just thought this is not going to be a technical review. This is like a marketing business overview of this Ordinals protocol on Bitcoin. And at the end, I'll give you some ideas of what I think about it as far as Handshake is concerned for SkyInclude people. So what is Ordinals? Again, my non-technical explanation is you can say NFTs on Bitcoin since the Taproot update, and what it's doing is it's allowing inscriptions or writing on these sats. There's 100 million sats in a Bitcoin, so they're able to be inscribed on the actual Bitcoin itself, and these pictures or text or audio, video, or whatever is attached to it. I think there's talk about PDFs attached to it. Whatever is attached to it is inside the money of Bitcoin. Whereas like Ethereum or most other NFTs use IPFS or Arweave, which are other protocols to store the data, and then it's a smart contract to connect the data. So that's the biggest difference. And what you got to be really careful about with ordinals or using Bitcoin inscriptions is you could actually mix your money and your NFTs, because they're actually not really non-fungible. They're fungible because there's actually Bitcoin money with inscriptions on specific sats. Okay, so you need to use special Taproot enabled upgraded wallets that separate the inscriptions of the ordinals from your actual BTC money. Okay, so there's two different wallets, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'm trying my best. I wrote this all up. As always, skyinclude.com/ordinals. You can read it, but basically you need a special wallet. So what wallet? There's Sparrow wallet, there's ordinalswallet.com. The one I'm using, and I feel like you probably would be most comfortable with, is xverse.app. I've seen a lot of people using this. It's a Chrome extension or a mobile app. Okay, I of course have the Chrome extension. I have it right here, so it's set up. The way it works is you can receive Bitcoin, right? You copy the Bitcoin address or Ordinals address, BC1. This is a Taproot address. This is where you send your Ordinals, your NFTs, when you buy them. And this is where you send the money, right? So we've funded some Bitcoin into this to buy things. I have no, and this is cool too. It actually shows a gallery like other NFT, non-Bitcoin wallets have. So you can put it here. All right, so I'm going to buy one with you right now. Let me go back to my notes. So yeah, you can see here, right? You have your Bitcoin address, which is for money, and you have your Ordinals address, which is for the NFTs, or what they call artifacts. All right. So you could make your own inscriptions. I'm not going to get into that today. You can do it yourself. You need to run a full node of Bitcoin, which is 500 terabytes, which is huge. It will take a day or so more to sync it on your machine or on a VPS. The other way is you can actually pay like a fee, like $30 US, to some company that has the node, and they take your JPEG or whatever, they inscribe it, and then they send it to you. Okay, so you can choose. Of course, paying someone else to do it is easier, but you don't have the full control and the speed. But that's enough for that. I'm kind of going through more about the business use case. So let's go through finding and buying. All right. So there's three marketplaces that I'm using or looking at. Magic Eden, which used to be more for Solana, but now they have Ethereum and now Bitcoin. Ordinalswallet.com. Be careful about this one. There's some typos. You could make Ordinals with a S, wallet.com, and then ordswap.io. These are the three. I've actually not used ordswap.io yet because it's a little bit of a different wallet, so I haven't even used this one yet, but those are the main three that I'm seeing. But what I like the best is this bestinslot.xyz. It's an aggregator, so it puts together all of the different collections and inscriptions and all the different marketplaces and shows them together. So let me go check my notes before I show you. Okay, so let's go through and check it out. So I want to give you some of what I've been studying. You can see on the homepage in the aggregator the top collections by volume. You can see it by 7-day volume, 24-hour volume, also less than 1,000. So here's a very interesting thing that's different than other NFTs or other artifacts that I've seen on Ethereum and others. That every single ordinal has a number. So it's at 783,723 ordinals right now. It started from 1. So every single artifact is a inscription or an ordinal number. So of course the younger ones or newer ones are the OG, right? So they're starting to have these less than 10K club. You remember an ENS has the 10K digit club. So there's starting to be less than 100K, right? So inscription number, the gods has been doing really well. You can see this is inscription number. So it's becoming kind of like OG, in my opinion, from this, it's all only like 2 months in, is less than 100,000. Inscription is OG. So if you click here, it'll filter just the ones that are less than 100,000, which means they were, this is another cool one, Bitcoin bandits. So you can see the inscription number. You can click into it, and then it would show other tags. There's, how old it is. This is not as clear as Ordinal Wallet. Of course, they're just like block explorers. So here's like super rare 10,000, right? So this is 6,209. And what's cool here is the data was created. So very early, February 6, 2023, right? So it was inscription number 6,209. So to me, that means it's rare. It's early. Maybe not. I hope it makes sense. I'm kind of excited about this, as you can tell. But let's go through. So you could just find collections. You can sort by inscriptions. You can just see ones that are really young, right? So you can buy this one for this amount of Bitcoin and this platform, right? So there's different platforms. But I'm going to look in collections. I think collections are usually better. And there's collections that are less than 100,000. But you can see all. And I already prepared to buy one because it's a pretty good entry, low price, and I believe a little bit unique. You can, of course, copy this into a spreadsheet. The Bitcoin frogs are ones that I think are fun. And they're pretty low entry point. So I'm going to get one of these right now. So it will load and will show you ones and at the price. So this inscription number under 500,000. Bitcoin frog number 3,709. I click the buy now. It shows there's a 2% fee for the Magic Eden market. So it'll be a total fee of $53 US. I click here. It will redirect to that marketplace, right? And then I have to connect my wallet. I have it installed here. I connect my wallet, Xverse account, and if it's the first time you're buying, you're gonna need to do a little bit of a small $1-2 to prepare. 65 cents. Preparing it, it will count. This green bar goes down, and then you'll be able to buy with this wallet. You're kind of like warming it up. So UTXO. Actually, there's a lot of similarities. So now I'm buying this. And now this will be the total fee. I click confirm. And in Magic Eden, it doesn't give me the transaction number by default, but I could also watch it on the meme pool. I'm waiting for it to show you. I think you can click here. Yeah, mempool.space. This is a transaction, right? And these are the items in it. You can see lots of stuff's happening right now. Not just ours, but a lot of other stuff, other people. So I'm waiting for this to close, but this will then move into my wallet I don't think it's there yet, but you can go to your items. It's not showing yet. Of course, you'll have your activity right here. It's being broadcast 1 minute ago. Once I get a confirmation, it usually takes about 10 minutes. Once it says at least one confirmation on the blockchain, it will show up in my items list. You can see it's pending here, but then I will own this funny little sub 1 million inscription of a Bitcoin frog, which was made March 11, 2023 at 8 a.m. I'm not sure what time zone. And I hope this makes sense. Let me go down. I think I've gone through most of the logic. Of course, I think OG collections, low inscription numbers, good communities, good art, things maybe you would want to share on your wall. And that is it. I don't know if we want to wait 10 minutes. This, you can refresh or it'll happen. I don't think I'm going to wait for that, but then this will show up in my wallet. I can, of course, list it for sale on this marketplace, or I can go to Ordinals wallet and list, right? I can connect my wallet. It's very similar to MetaMask or other Chrome-based extensions. OrdSwap, I still got to learn. Honestly, I still got to learn. But I still think this is exciting for Handshake. I've been talking to Pei here. I'm in Taiwan. I just met Pei from .dott.domains. I think there's a lot of relationships because it's getting the Bitcoin community warmed up to NFTs, or not just the money story, right? They're using it for tech, for Web3. I think there's a lot of relationships with Bitcoin and Handshake. I think this is a positive for Handshake. And I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know in the comments, or you can read this blog at SkyInclude.com/ordinals. And I'll maybe do other videos. I hope this was helpful. I thought I would just do a live show. And of course, not financial advice. You could lose all of your money. It could go to zero. Don't buy more than you can afford to lose. And I hope this helps. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.